everyone, and welcome to Chang International Circuit deep in Thailand for what promises to be a thrilling start to the Strategy Race Championship.
It's always a unique feeling rolling away under the safety car. You're trying to build that tire temperature, calm the nerves, but the adrenaline is already flowing.
Indeed, this is event number 1 of 6 and race number 1 of 12 overall in this brand new championship, with 45 minutes plus 1 additional lap on the clock for this opening encounter.
The points on offer are massive for this first race, 48 for the winner. Every driver will be looking to get a strong start to their championship campaign tonight. I remember those pre-race jitters.
The lights are out on the safety car, and the pace car is in. We're moments away from the green flag. The field snakes through the final few corners of this rolling lap, preparing for the green flag. Philip Koons leads them away from pole position, a fantastic qualifying effort.
Getting pole is one thing, but converting it at a rolling start takes real precision. You've got to manage the gap to the safety car, but also control the pace for the cars behind.
Jareth Hallam lines up alongside Koons in second, with Dominic Mobargu and Jamie Price making up the second row. An incredibly strong top 4.
It's vital for these drivers to get a clean start. With 48 points on offer for the win, everyone wants to be out front early in this first race of the championship. No one wants to be caught in the mid-pack chaos.
Josh Mitchell in 5th and Chris Stokes in 6th, also looking strong, poised just behind the leading pack. And the green flag is waved. The Chang International Circuit race is officially underway.
What a start from Philip Koons. He launches off the line, the pack jostling behind him into turn 1.
Drama already developing behind the leader. Chris Stokes has moved past Josh Mitchell before, but Mitchell immediately loses another place to Jamie Price.
And contact between Price and Mitchell. The stewards have already issued a warning to Jamie Price for not leaving space. That will be one to watch.
Josh Mitchell continues to drop back. Now Rich Snate moves through, pushing Mitchell down to 8th position.
It's been a tough opening minute for Mitchell. He's just not found his rhythm yet and is losing positions quickly.
Further back in the field, David Constable-Berry gains a position, overtaking Ryan Lim to move into 11th.
Every point counts in this championship, and picking up places like that early on can make a real difference come the end of the season.
Dominic Mobargu on the move, passing Jareth Hallam to take 2nd position.
That's a bold move from Mobargu. He saw the opportunity and he took it, showing great confidence out there.
Jareth Hallam fights back, reclaiming 2nd position from Dominic Mobargu.
Fantastic resilience from Hallam. That's the mark of a great driver, immediately responding and taking the position back.
Absolute chaos in the midfield. Mac McFarquhar and Jamie Price both sweep past Chris Stokes.
Wow, that's a huge loss of positions for Stokes, dropping from 3rd right down to 5th. He's just been swallowed up by the pack.
And Hallam also losing out. Both Jamie Price and Mac McFarquhar, along with Stokes, getting past Jareth Hallam as well.
Mac McFarquhar is on a charge here. He's now taken 4th position from Dominic Mobargu. Incredible pace from him.
Further back in the field, Neil Constable-Berry makes a move past David Johnston for 13th.
Every single place gain is crucial, especially in these longer races. Neil will be looking to build momentum.
And Neil Constable-Berry continues his charge, now passing John Boontakis for 12th position.
He's really found some pace in this midsection of the race. That's a good recovery drive from him, making up those places methodically.
A very solid drive from Neil Constable-Berry in the last few minutes. Jareth Hallam has found some pace, moving past Jimmy Lindo to take 9th position.
That's a good overtake by Hallam, trying to make up for lost time after that earlier tussle.
And Jimmy Lindo reclaims the spot. He's back ahead of Chris Stokes for 8th. Oh, a big one for Ryan Lim. He's off into the barriers.
That looks like a big impact. Hope Ryan is okay after that. It's always tough when you see a car go in like that.
Mac McFarquhar moves up, taking 2nd position from Jamie Price.
Great move from McFarquhar. He's been really aggressive, showing why he deserves to be up there.
But Jamie Price isn't giving up. He battles back, reclaiming 2nd place.
And McFarquhar again. He's back past Price and into 2nd. What a battle these two are having.
We have a crash. Elliot Norton and Chris Stokes have come together.
That looked messy between Norton and Stokes. It's always frustrating when you're battling and end up colliding.
Jimmy Lindo loses out to Josh Mitchell, dropping to 9th.
And Lindo immediately fights back, taking the position back from Mitchell. This is turning into a fantastic battle.
Mitchell makes the move again. He's back past Lindo for 8th. Chris Stokes sweeps past Jimmy Lindo, moving into 12th position.
Lindo's had a tough patch here, losing out on a couple of spots. Stokes will be happy to gain that ground.
Josh Mitchell is losing ground now. David Johnston moves past him for 7th.
And Elliot Norton follows through as well, past David Johnston. This is a real shakeup in the midfield.
Rich Snape passes David Johnston, moving into 9th position.
That's a good gain for Snape. He's been consistently picking his way through the pack.
Elliot Norton also gains a spot, moving past David Johnston and into 10th. Jamie Price on the move. He's taken 6th position from Jareth Hallam.
Price showing excellent late race pace there. He's certainly not giving up on those points.
Oh, David Johnston has crashed into the barriers.
Another car on the wall. That's a shame for David Johnston. He was having a steady race until now.
Neil Constable-Berry has hit the barriers.
That's a tough break for Neil. He had made some good progress through the race.
Phil Bodkin is off the track and into the barriers.
Bodkin also finds the wall. The track conditions must be challenging out there now. We're seeing more incidents.
Another driver in the wall. It's Elliot Norton this time.
That's a string of late race incidents. Elliot Norton just couldn't keep it out of the wall.
Neil Constable-Berry and Phil Bodkin both get past Jimmy Lindo, who drops to 13th.
Wow, what a sudden drop for Jimmy Lindo. He's been shuffled right back in that train.
Philip Coons takes the checkered flag. A dominant drive from pole position to win race 1 of the Strategy Race Championship.
What a superb performance from Coons. He absolutely controlled that race from start to finish, never really looking threatened.
And across the line in 2nd place, Dominic Fovargue. A strong recovery after some mid-race jostling.
Fovargue will be very pleased with that. Starting 3rd and finishing 2nd, that's a lot of valuable points to start the season.
Rounding out the podium, it's Mac McFarquhar in 3rd. What a drive from 7th on the grid.
McFarquhar absolutely earned that podium. He showed incredible attacking flair and consistency throughout the race. A real highlight.
What an opening race here at Chang International Circuit. Philip Coons dominated, but there was plenty of action behind him.
We saw some fantastic battles, especially in that mid-pack. The stewards were busy with a few warnings, and unfortunately, we had a number of late race incidents in the final minutes.
Dominic Fovargue and Mac McFarquhar both showed their class with strong podium finishes. It sets us up perfectly for race 2 later tonight. Welcome back to Chang International Circuit for race 2 of event 1. After an incredible opening encounter, the championship standings have certainly taken shape.
Philip Coons sits comfortably at the top after his dominant win. That's a huge psychological boost, but he also carries ballast now. You feel that extra weight, especially through the high-speed corners.
Dominic Fovargue is in 2nd, with David Constable-Berry impressively in 3rd. Mac McFarquhar also rockets up to 4th after his podium finish.
Every single point from that first race counts. You can see drivers like McFarquhar, who had a strong finish, making significant jumps. It's all about consistency in this championship.
The field prepares for race 2, and what a different grid we have this time around. Ryan Lim starts from pole position, a fantastic opportunity for him after a difficult race 1.
It's a complete change of pace, isn't it? Getting pole is huge, especially when you're looking for those first big points. Ryan will be feeling the pressure to make the most of this clean air.
David Johnston lines up alongside Lim on the front row, with Phil Bodkin and Neil Constable-Berry just behind. A real chance for these drivers to make their mark.
Meanwhile, our race 1 podium finishers, Coons, Fovargue, McFarquhar, are all starting much further back in 15th, 14th, and 13th respectively. It's going to be a real challenge to carve through this field with the ballast they're carrying.
Indeed, the championship leaders certainly have their work cut out for them, battling through a packed midfield. And the green flag is out. Race 2 at Chang International Circuit is go.
Ryan Lim gets away well from pole, but there's a lot of action behind as the field storms into turn 1.
Right from the start, Philip Coons is on a charge. He's already picked up 2 places, moving past David Constable-Berry and now Neil Constable-Berry.
That ballast isn't slowing him down yet. He's got his sights set on the front. A champion driver always finds a way to make progress.
Chris Stokes making a significant move early on, overtaking pole sitter Ryan Lim for 2nd position.
Stokes with a fantastic start, putting himself right in contention. He's showing real intent in this race.
Jareth Hallam is making moves. He's gone past Rich Snape for 4th.
And Jareth Hallam continues his momentum, now overtaking Ryan Lim for 3rd. Goes straight for him.
Ryan Lim fights back, reclaiming 8th from David Constable Barry. This mid-pack is really fluid.
Constable Barry immediately responds. Back past Lim. They're trading blows here. This is why we love racing.
More changes in the pack. David Constable Barry, Dominic Fovargue, and Ryan Lim all sweep past Josh Mitchell.
Dominic Fovargue on the move, taking 8th position from David Constable Barry. This is intense.
Constable Barry isn't giving up though. He fights back past Fovargue. Incredible. A collision between David Constable Barry and Jamie Price. That looked like a heavy hit.
And Jamie Price is losing out. Dominic Fovargue takes 8th position from him. Tough break for Price.
Jamie Price recovers, passing Dominic Fovargue for 7th.
More contact. Fovargue and Price come together again. Fovargue is really losing out here.
Dominic Fovargue has dropped like a stone, losing multiple positions to Neil Constable Barry, Josh Mitchell, and more. He's down to 14th.
Fovargue is fighting back already, though. He gets past Phil Bodkin for 13th. He won't give up.
Philip Koons on a charge. He's just moved past Rich Snape for 4th position.
Koons is just picking them off one by one. That ballast is proving no match for his pace. He's a machine.
Rich Snape continues to lose places. Now David Constable Barry and Jamie Price both move through. Josh Mitchell takes 8th position from Neil Constable Barry.
Neil Constable Barry immediately responds, back past Mitchell. What a tight battle in the middle of the pack.
Mitchell once again gets past Neil Constable Barry.
Neil Constable Barry reclaims 8th. These two are absolutely glued together.
And Neil Constable Barry loses out to Elliot Norton and Mac McFarlane. He's dropping down the order.
Josh Mitchell also gets past Neil Constable Barry, who is really struggling for pace now.
And Neil Constable Barry fights back, regaining 11th from Josh Mitchell. Huge changes further back. Rich Snape loses a significant number of positions, down to 14th.
And Mac McFarlane gains another spot past Elliot Norton. He's charging hard through the field.
Josh Mitchell then gets past McFarlane. This is a chaotic section of the track. Rich Snape makes a move past Jamie Price for 6th position.
Snape showing good pace to pick that spot up. Every position gained now is critical.
Mac McFarlane gains a position on Elliot Norton, moving into 8th.
McFarlane is making consistent progress. That's how you move up the field when starting from the back.
David Constable Barry takes 4th position from David Johnston.
A strong move by David Constable Barry. He's showing why he's 3rd in the championship standings. Very composed.
Mac McFarlane moves up, passing David Johnston for 6th.
McFarlane is relentlessly working his way forward. His pace is exceptional today.
And Jamie Price also gets past David Johnston. He's really dropping now. David Johnston loses out to multiple cars, dropping to 14th. Neil Constable Barry, Josh Mitchell, Phil Bodkin, and Ryan Lim all get past.
And Phil Bodkin gets past Josh Mitchell. He's got to make the most of this opportunity.
Ryan Lim now passes Phil Bodkin. What a busy section of the track. Mac McFarlane has found a way past Rich Snape, moving into 5th position.
McFarlane is just incredible, making up so many places despite the ballast. He's certainly a contender for the next race.
Philip Koons crosses the line. Another victory for Koons at Chang International Circuit.
Absolutely phenomenal drive from Philip Koons. From 15th on the grid to 1st with ballast. That is a statement win for the championship leader.
And here comes Jareth Hallam, finishing in a strong 2nd position.
A fantastic recovery drive from Hallam, starting 9th and making his way onto the podium. He'll be very happy with that result.
Taking the final podium spot, it's Chris Stokes. A brilliant drive from 6th on the grid.
Chris Stokes really held his nerve there. A well-deserved podium, securing vital points for his championship campaign.
Another car in the barriers. It's Phil Bodkin.
That's a tough end to the race for Phil Bodkin, right at the very end. Hope he's all right after that impact.
What an eventful race 2 here at Chang International Circuit. Philip Koons put in a truly sensational performance, coming from 15th on the grid to take his 2nd win of the night.
It was an absolute masterclass from Coons. We also saw some incredible battling, particularly in the midfield, with drivers like Mac McFarquhar and Jareth Hallam making huge progress. It's been a thrilling start to the championship.
What an incredible start to the Strategy Race Championship here at Chang International Circuit. Event 1 is complete, and Philip Coons has truly laid down an emphatic marker.
To win both races, especially coming from 15th on the grid in race 2 with ballast, is just exceptional. He's clearly the man to beat, but that ballast will only get heavier going forward.
He leads the championship comfortably on 101 points. But David Constable-Berry and Jareth Hallam have also positioned themselves very well in second and third, respectively, after a fantastic evening.
These first 2 races have really shown us who has the raw pace and the consistency. Every point gained in these initial events sets the tone for the entire championship.
It's been a truly captivating evening of racing. We'll see you next time for Event 2, with 10 more races still to go.